It's very kitschy, it's very over the top.
There is a party going on in your mouth, a party.
It wasn't chewy, it wasn't rubbery, it was just perfect.
I think that the focus there is really on the food.
Phenomenal. The chicken tandoori is my favorite there.
All just, I mean, out of the ballpark good.
Now, social worker Bridgette Sharpton counsels you to change up your dining routine and discovered her unusual spot for soul food. She says while the flavors are straight out of Mama's kitchen, it's served up in an elegant setting with a side of live entertainment. It's in Miami Gardens and it's called Mahogany Grille.
You will have a wonderful experience coming to Mahogany Grille. It's a neo-classical soul food that makes it so unique. The owner is Andre Dawson, the Hall of Famer. The concept came from, I think it came from his mother. This is a dream of their mother that he tried to fulfill. What is so special about the restaurant is the concept of not having to leave the community to go to Brickell or go to South Beach. As you can see, it's a very beautiful upscale 5-star restaurant. We start off Friday night, with a Hot 105, of course, Chico. We have happy hours that starts from 6:30, and it's a very bubbling atmosphere, of course. It's a beautiful place to unwind. People come here and they feel relaxed, and right after Chico, of course, we have jazz music that ends the night, and it's just a great atmosphere. The strongest part of our restaurant is the service our employees provide to the customers is impeccable. You will be impressed when you come into Mahogany Grille to dine. Our doors are wide open, and we will invite you in.
Now, this is a little bit off the beaten path.
No, definitely. It's definitely off the beaten path, but it's worth finding that path. The fried chicken there is absolutely amazing. You would not have fried chicken anywhere else in the world as good as Mahogany Grille.
I was very excited to try soul food. We don't have a lot of soul food restaurants down here in South Florida. It's a very upscale place. Parking is very easy. Yeah. The friendliest staff that I've encountered in such a long time, very eager to please, and they were always at your side. The fried chicken is phenomenal, I have to say. Lightly battered, not too greasy. The only thing that I would say is I think the quality of the ingredients could be a little bit better. That's really my only. I would say the collard greens.
No, I like the collard greens very much.
They did taste. They
were cooked with fat back. I spent a lot of time in Alabama as a young boy with my mother's family, and going to the Mahogany Grille reminded me greatly of a lot of my meals in lower Alabama. I thought the mac and cheese was good. The collard greens.
How'd you like the fried chicken?
The fried chicken was great. I hate to say this about a Coral Gables restaurant, but I had been, and I'm not going to name it, but I had been to a very upscale, expensive Coral Gables restaurant, and I ordered the fried chicken, and the fried chicken I had at the Mahogany Grille was 10 times better.
How did you like the cornbread there?
Cornbread was great.
Yeah, cornbread is really good.
But my wife had the ribs. And my wife is originally from St. Louis, so when she saw St. Louis ribs on the menu,
she was like, that's it.
She said, that's it. Well, she's a big rib eater. She's eaten ribs everywhere in the world, so she loved them. She thought that they were very tasty, and she liked the idea that there was not too much sauce, and she thought that they were some of the tastiest ribs she's had in Miami. So.
Now, both of you had conch fritters. What did you think of them?
I thought the conch fritters were great. It was very fresh. Came out nice and piping hot, and the dipping sauce was the perfect accompaniment to the conch fritters.
A lot of conch. Did you notice that?
Yes.
They had a lot of conch in there, which is always nice, and they were just light.
The night we got there was the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce's card exchange night and reception.
Great.
So we thought we were, this is geographically out of our zone, go up to Miami Gardens. So I walk into this place and everyone's going, Don, what are you doing up there? And I'm going, well, we're just driving by. And
decided to stop.
No one ever questioned that. I guess they'll know now.
The server told me about their rum punch. You can get it non-alcoholic or with 5 types of. I looked at the server. I said, I need to try it with 5 different rums. I don't think I've had rum punch with 5 different rums. And it came out, and I think I spent the entire meal drinking that rum because it was so delicious. It was strong, but I don't think you could have more than one of those at a sitting.
Now, y'all had the same dessert. I think you all had peach cobbler.
Yes.
I love the peach cobbler, and I always enjoy peach cobbler, and I had it nice and steaming hot with ice cream melting on top.
Yeah.
And I thought that the peaches tasted very fresh to me. That's always a plus. And I thought that the syrup was not too heavy. It was light.
It's interesting because peaches were out of a can. And the reason I know that is because I overheard the next table asking their waiter if the peaches were from a can or not. It tasted delicious.
That may show you what I know about fresh peaches. I mean,
maybe you had fresh peaches.
Maybe
you had
could have
fresh
been out of
peaches.
can. Maybe I like that taste. I don't know.
Overall, it was pretty good. Was it great? Probably not, but it was pretty good, the peach cobbler. But you know, there's always room for improvement in any of these restaurants. So.
And did any of you hear the music, the entertainment? Because it seems to change pretty often in the lounge.
The evening I was there was comedians. It was comedy night, and they did not start till after 9, and we had left by 9 o'clock.
The music starts at like 9:30, 10. So I was there at 9:45 till like 11.
You're younger.
Well, no.
I'm in bed at 9:45.
See, I knew what I was in store for.
Okay.
It's most wonderful local artists are there.
I will go back for jazz and/or comedy, maybe both.
And chicken.
And that chicken.
Well, Bridget, Mahogany Grille was your selection. Please sum it up for us.
The fried chicken and jazz is a combination that you should not pass up on.
Neil?
Some of the ingredients I think could have been better, but I think overall it was a fantastic experience. I would love to go back.
Enjoyed it. I thought it was relaxed. While the other two restaurants we're talking about were more romantic and cozy, this was more relaxed, fit the mood of the, as they call it, neoclassical soul food.
Well, you can mix it up and head to Mahogany Grille at 2190 Northwest 183rd Street in Miami Gardens. Open for dinner Wednesday through Sunday and for lunch on the weekends. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab for a dinner without drinks is about $40.